Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So today we're discussing Fire Emblem 3 Houses and how I feel about it about 3 weeks later. So basically I just want to bring you guys like a little, update on, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. This game, like it definitely came out like a lot better than what I was thinking, bro. Cause again, like the last time I played a Fire Emblem was Awakening and that was like 6 years ago, man. Cause again, if you guys haven't watched my previous videos or anything, it's cause I wanted a Wii U, but I was like, I'm gonna skip this generation. Plus, I don't believe the Wii U got any Fire Emblems. It was more so like the 3DS. They got like Conquest and like Fates, but I had already sold my 3DS by then because I'm like, I don't really see any value in having this because I was such a PS4 fanboy. So I was so used to having like the big AAA games, freaking 2K, Drive Club was even fun to me. Tekken, like all that stuff. And I kind of bring that desperate wants and needs it's over to the Switch community, so I kind of make videos off of it. But as far as Three Houses, like it's really good, man. Like I really like what Nintendo did as far as like like the architecture and again like the aesthetics of it, like how it looks, how it plays, how like smooth stuff is like through transitioning. Now I haven't beat it yet, even though it's been out for a while, because I've just been trying to take my time through it, man. Like I get like all the stuff is probably on YouTube by now, and everybody else has got their own wave that they're riding and all that good stuff. But I really just want to bring like different content towards you guys. Like I don't want to be trying to be out here trying to be like everybody else. Everybody's uploading gameplays and walkthroughs. So let me do that too with Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So I'm trying to bring more value, so that's why like as I discover stuff, like I try to like get it to you guys, because in case nobody's else is talking about it, or I just think it's cool. But for the most part, like it's definitely been my favorite game on the Switch so far, considering that I've played Smash Brothers. Like that's probably the only other major Nintendo game that I've played, because again like some games like don't really appeal to me. In fact, most of them don't, but Fire Emblem 3 Houses definitely caught my eye, man. Considering that I remember back when I had the 3DS, like I had a lot of fun playing Awakening, man. Like it was one of those games where I think I got close to like 100 hours just like playing story mode and like after. But again, just like anything, like over time, like it gets boring. So like I'm kind of glad I skipped out, because it gave me like a fresh perspective on Fire Emblem 2, and like it gave me a better way to experience it, like going in blind. Like I didn't know anything about it. I saw a couple of ads here and there, on Facebook and Crunchyroll. But as far as like the overall game, man, like it's definitely worth it if you guys like haven't picked it up, because it's like your typical strategy RPG. You have to think your way through this game. You can't just, like I mentioned before, like you're not just gonna spam your way through Fire Emblem. Like you have to legitimately like think about it. Even if you got it on easy, like you can't just go in there and and think you're just gonna beat up everybody. Like it doesn't work like that. Like you legitimately have to understand like this unit can go this far, kind of like chess. Like you have the knight that can move a certain amount of spaces. You have the king, you have the queen, you have the rook, you got the bishop, you got the pawns. So you have to think more so like it's a long-term game, which is something I really love about it, because it's like, again, some of those battles get kind of crazy, bro. Like you got all odds stacked up against you, and it's pure hype, bro. Especially when you got like 4 monsters you gotta fight, because those things are super hard and super frustrating to kill. But it's like once you do get like 1 or 2 of them, you feel like Superman, man. So it's like just having that in your back pocket, having the confidence of it being hard. You have the simplicity of it too, is where like anybody could really learn it. It's not really a hard game to get a handle on. It's just you have to pay attention to what you're doing. Like it's not gonna be something that you can just again like try to guess at. Like you really have to pay attention to what the game is about. But the story is actually really good too, man. Like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the story is definitely really good and really interesting in seeing how like the protagonists and like how the characters react. And honestly, man, like I just think probably my favorite part about it was having the ability to choose like 3 different houses. Even that sounds kind of cliche saying that. I didn't like try to do that with the title, but whatever, man. But just having that, experience. I may do a part 2 to it. I'm not too sure yet. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Peace.